Dylan and Dustin here from the Country Scroller. In today's episode, we'll be making a nameplate. Hope you enjoy.
Alrighty, for the nameplate we're going to be making today, in this case I have Brooke, that's my sister. Imagine that, I'm making something for my sister. But anyways, I'm going to be tacking that onto a piece of wood and show you how to do that. First of all, I'm going to cut it on the box outline on there. And I generated this pattern from Steve Good's program of the stencil printer, and the latest version of that if you follow his stuff from the community forum and on his website there. So I'm going to just cut on those lines and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, I got the pattern cut out, and the reason why I cut it on the lines is because the piece of wood we're going to be using, I cut it to the exact size, and in this case I'm using 3/4 inch pine and 3/4 inch, so when it's done it can stand up like that, or it can just go whatever, but 3/4 inch pine I'm using. So I'm just going to tack the pattern on like usual with the masking tape pattern, then clear box tape, and I'll be right back with you after I do that. I got the pattern on there, and now I'm going to drill the interior holes for the cutting out the letters. So I'm going to go over to my drill press, drill those, and I'll be right back with you. Back here off the drill press, and I drilled the holes. Now something I do on this project, on every project actually, that I don't show on camera, is on the back of it. I drill it into a piece of wood that I have on the table in my drill press, but still sort of leave some tear out on there that's hard to insert the blade. So what I do is take some sandpaper and I just sand the back of it to make it smooth. And I just use a punch or a center punch or whatever and poke the holes, and that will make them visible again and easier to navigate to put the blade in the holes. So that's just one thing I do, and I know Steve Good may have said that in some of his videos, how these holes are easier to see if you go back and poke them through. So that's just what I do. If you don't do that, it might be easier to insert your blade, especially if it's something this thick and you're doing multiple cuts, maybe on a fretwork or a portrait or something. It's nice to just easily go in and out of each hole, and then that makes it more convenient that way. So now over to the scroll saw and we'll cut it out. Already over at the scroll saw and we can start cutting it out. We're off the scroll saw and we can go ahead and peel up the pattern. And there is the Brooke nameplate. What we can do is just give it a sanding. I'm just going to sand on the surface on the front and the back. What I'm gonna do is just round over these edges and make this more uniform and smooth transition. That way it's not any sharp edges or anything. So I'm going to go over to the belt sander, do that, and I'll be back with you to do the burning in the back. And there's the burning in the back. Now what we can do is give this Krylon clear acrylic, and that'll give the, especially because I'm using pine here, it tends to have a nice look to it, bring out the grain. And there's the final product.
Thanks for watching this video on the nameplate. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time on the Country Scroller.